arombite kwithwa akiandu matujegie kwithwa wina stress kana murimo wa Mathuganio. Stress by the way murimo wa Mathuganio nithirite agitutara na njira nene kabisa na narwa intuko tariki 14 iu ewendo ya nyanya ibwe rombe kuthwa ugitarwa mantujegie munyanyo mwantu batiji bonde na batitika care about it na ngakwira munyanyo nuriku twarikia kukethwa ni mutaramu wetu urokoma kuthwa agito take it through that bit. Thank you very much. Karibu sana Madam Lucy.
Thank you. Asante sana mudhikiria wa MERU TV habari ya jioni.
Mzuri.
Yitagwa Lucy Mundia na I'm happy to be here today.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Karibu sana Lucy. How are you?
I'm very well, I thank God.
You thank God.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
Naro tugite tukano mwantu jegi stress ira kinyakiri spiritual level.
Yes.
Imbie tuma ikinyakiri spiritual level. Kana imbie utagoko na mdo spiritually. Na go to stress.
Okambitikiria no nenkane one statement about stress at personal level.
Please.
Because utambile korekia na one of the cures kana kiorio. Kiorio kia personal stress. One of them ni mind your own business.
Oh,
no, mind your own business. No to stress ireta kwa riranda mbire we compare with the other person. Leo ngina menya mutorire wakwa ni is my responsibility.
Sorry.
My business ngatigana na what others are doing kama my own business kenda mbomba kuona progress ntekwe compare with the other person, then I keep improving myself. The other thing is to live in the present. Labda kore ugientuke happenire nyuma which was not very good na twatora ko revisit nyuma tuteomba kuthia na mbere tuteomba gutega nyuma na kuthia mbere at the same time. Twatega nyuma either we will not move forward, kana speed will be very limited. So for today, we amount of spiritual level, stress, na kwenda kuga number 1, kithomo getu tigia gututethia kuona muntu reo ngibure na stress, ya gututethia ku assess
twingo spiritual stress. Wale kinyete spiritual level.
Twingo tumbe ku assess kenda tumba gwetethia. Tomba gwetethia, tombe gutethia barabangi. Spirituality ni about buratoritaga na the creator, the spiritual being. In our case ni Ngai Murungu, God. Na buratoritaga na people of the same faith with us. Kama ni kanisa, that is spiritual level. Kama ni our relationship with God, that is spiritual level. At that level, stress yukaga nuntu amount maire. Number 1, didn't correlate na Ngai. There na expectations that maybe ndaoya mwathani agacokia maoya. Maybe when I give I will receive.
Wacha sasa finyiria hapo. When you give you receive.
Na when you give you receive. Na there na expectations. Lakini sometimes ni woyaga ukona mwathani atacokia maoya maku. So it has to do with the way I view God na my expectations of God. And it has to do with myself. Ukinethwa ningutura muturire wakwa ninkumenya bura mwathani akwenda ndotha na ntikurutha untu buu, I will be stressed. Every human being was meant to do good. Kwa every time a human being does not do good, mena stress nontu matithera mari at peace. You are not at peace with yourself, you are not at peace with God. Kwa spiritual level ni 2 ways. Number 1, ukethwa muturire wakwa spiritually ni sure ndikurutha bura mbati kurutha, ndikuoya bura mbati kuoya, ndikungive bura mbati kugive, ndikuobe bura mbati kuobe. As much as ninkurutha monto mau monde, I will be stressed because my relationship with God is not good and I know it. I don't even have to be told. Nkethra kwena that gap between demand ya gukenia mwathani na
kuiga kwa stress.
That gap, as long as ire au ukethagura wina stress na the second stress ne uria nkuga expectations ende mwana nkuiria kuombe mwathani kurutha bure mwathani akwenda ni kuiria muno kuoya maoya ni nkugeria muno kuromba betaka kuromba ke MERU ni nkugeria muno kuromba kuita kanisa kutedia bangi lakini nkethira thende na thina still no nkuona thina still ni nkuona mwathani atugucokia moya makwa bure ankwenda muntu mwathani nacokagia maoya rionthe koguo nkinethwa ndi na stress nontu bure ankwenda na bure buku happen bure anku expect mwathani anduthira ati kunduthira ugu koguo nkethwa ndi na stress nontu that gap in understanding. Yes.
Okay, for example, maybe muntu makuthwa akiromba ira bie kare ya kuthithika kaigwe na stress. Ni uto one thing is that totijiri Murungu abangite kuthithia.
Yes.
No to stress igatonya na teka uguwijiri Murungu abangite kuthithia kairi abati kuchokia romba riu.
No to there are expectations yaku according to you. And yet mwathani arutaga wira na plan yake abuga I have a good plan for you enu plan bwana Mungu ajakupea mwathani atikona nkelete plan lakini ena plan so ndira ndarega kwerewa mwathani ana plan na thino wa plan yake gintu kiu nkuoya mwathani atenenkera thaino and you know we can't manipulate God the way we manipulate our parents children like that we can't manipulate God then we have our own plan na mwathani ana plan leo dira kwage clash between my plan and God's plan ngatwika stress nonto ni kore bunku na mwathani arutha na ndienda arutha riu na mwathani abangita kunduthira onto bau 5 years from now tekaregete by the way ajakata but plan yake we don't know na mwathani arutaga wira in his own rules sheria zake the kingdom of God is not democratic that is another thing it is not a government of the people by the people for the people it is by God and for God. Amen. So stress yukaratwaraga kwerewa mwathani arutaga wira according to his own rules he has the plan na plan hajatupea kwa hivyo hatujui hajatupea hiyo plan ako nayo because Bible tiraga he determines the end from the beginning orera washiarirwe mwathani ni andeterminate bora buka hapeni mwanka muthia wa maisha maku kwa hivyo ni plan anayo lakini sisi hatujui so tukaraga kwerewa when we in a plan na tore na mwathani na wetekio with trust then the stress comes in
no to expectation from other believers maybe oweta kanisa na no enenio Lucy Mudie tagana nwe na tongeretie mubango jwa na tongeretie rwangiro TAC na oni ndengenda gwita kanisa ene wetaga kenda twaria IBCD na twaria at least wambakuthwa game fix somewhere na ndi akinya kethra tu gwitaga no tuke no wa tu stress no tujabura na ke kwaje kaga shift church
no agwata ni stress no to her or him nimemubitray
all right
no to na kere faith yake ete thino wa mwathani thino wakwa na as much as I work for the TSC in the limitations every human is limited utwerirwe no human is limited uteoma utema every human is limited
no tuteruka tuite buru
every human is limited kwa gurira ukuthikanitha ukathie because of God utegwe na stress no expectations yaku ike mwathani take so and so mwathani natumire so and so but mwathani anano aki without gutumira the so and so kogu to expectations from other believers labda batutethie labda batu appreciate and instead of to appreciate labda wanatusengenya wanatu hurt wanatu dharau together kwena that gap between the demand to be loved to be appreciated and to be given fellowship and the reality that is there and to be given job kana koe wa mbesha riro kwenda mbesha
no kumenya pasta na mukire muthi mume pasta ukwira ndina mparo andombera you feel bad
yes
you feel bad okay duri Madam Lucy
yes
tugiogwe ukwithira maybe kinya kiragia tumire uthama kaniseni ukwewa the true word ni expectation iku maybe ari kiri mtuja Madam Lucy no wameaga wigo wote endelea gukara ku kairi tuge kwina wonge nawe kinya ti Madam Lucy ari ni expectation kiwe maybe kwina gintu atekire ona gite gwitaniria muturene jwawe spiritually na maybe abanga na ndi akare tu ou atiromba ati fast tu akarodhia tukaende si nimekuwa nikiomba na Mungu afanye anything now ndawa kana kiorio kia stress yu kana buri mojojo Mathuganio spiritual
ya ko give up imbio number 1 mwathani rutaga wira na calendar yake not our own calendar kwa gure twathi kuri mwathani tukamia the kingdom of God ten democracy bora tuangiriaga wacha tufanye hivi it is not God on my side it is me deciding and choosing to be on God's side. Kenda whatever happens kamenyaga bura mauntu mara monde mako happen maridhino wa mubango wa mwathani number 2 tukaomba kumenya ati human beings naturally they are limited. Human beings are also selfish.
Kwanza hapo they are limited. Inyote tegi yani inyote bateke na ridho mugambo tu utumira Madam Lucy very powerful. Human beings are limited. Your uncle who is born again a reverend is limited. Te ugantu ibono kiao ne bagwikira marenga na batinte mbona kibaruga is limited. Ombo ataka kwarinya ala bawe tina ngugi because he is limited. When I get a moe Lucy Modia to Tuqueria area. Some people could not understand the sister what and angugi, whereas no with a wiko. Yes, no to atekwe wangugi, but sister when age quina ni ringa tairwa. Na bubuome butukumenya so tukaroki ugantu bena kirenge bagwita Jesu na batu butete. Human beings are limited.
Human beings are limited, and then expectations should be managed. Expectations yaku shithroire kuri mwathani nontu ni mwathani ukurutira wira nontu mwathani no atumire that Mrs. Mundia lakini no decide hapana ngatumira muntu ngi ku bless riwe karo focus it on me ugatwika stressed alafu lose opportunity ya the other person mwathani angira tumirire gukurathima na gukunenkera kiro kwenda and sometimes mwathani and decide not to give you that at that time kwa sababu zake so be at peace with God.
Acha stress.
Usikuwe na vita na Mungu ati nimeomba sana.
Last year niliomba, nilikuwa nimeolewa hii Valentine siku nataka kuingia nikiwa peke yangu. Ona sasa Mungu tena. Valentine iliyopita nilikuwa peke yangu, hii nyingine tu imepita nikiwa peke yangu. Waanze kumwambia Julai mwana nitakwenda kwithirwa ndi mpio na ninka. Julai kinye and you start you are like hai Mungu ije katika kwa. Ugeta ki Madam Lucy. Kakuromba kwate. Nimekuwa anti fasting. Unapata na stress. Lakini you should know that not to manage.
Yes, not to manage with understanding. With understanding. That tutemba ku command mwathani. Na mwathani ena plan and it is a good plan.
Isidio.
Kama tuna imani ako na mpango na ni mpango mzuri. Tutatulia tunangojea hiyo ikamilike. Yes.
Okay, Madam Lucy mbere tumaki eji
spiritual.
Denye dogo kutwira in your life re. Oredo ina spiritual stress na imbiyo tumetedro ina spiritual stress. Kena bore dirio mwe MERU TV understand boy kana tiokuga.
Thank you very much. Before I respond to that, come give one statement. Endero kwethira wina stress ukethira taka mwathani akufilite. Alafu kan decide gutiganiria mwathani. We forget a lot of other good things mwathani aturudhirite. And then the question kiuria kirobati kwethira kioragia, what experience do I have with the devil? Can I choose? No, if I choose to leave God, I'm going to the devil. There are no two ways. There are no three ways. There are only two. Either God or Satan. What experience do you have with Satan? That you think he has a better deal for you?
Okay, but tuitaki experience na nkoma. Na imiji you are very mature. ndiuga mbere utuika mature spiritually kwene gita watuika kabisa God you're feeling me
yes
na nikiriu ile gita kwena thai you know kumenya ai hapana yendangi hivyo
my first experience as a Christian ndirenda ruthire kigerio A-levels and I did not make to the university for ndare form 5 and 6 ndathomire the old system for 2 years ndare the best student in the class I was always number 1 2 3 I don't remember being number 2 but I don't want to I want to be accurate I don't remember being position 2 in A-levels in O-levels yes but in A-levels I don't remember lakini ndekirio kiaumire I ndamisire university by 1 point and then that results yogu I actually told myself aloud in my heart Mwathani utalon fail but for now for the first time you have failed me yeah it was a very trying moment for me reu ndari mwono kunda I was serving God faithfulness and leader wa CU sasa nime miss university yeah that was my first experience
na
second is one that is very close to my heart. I lost my brother December.
Sorry.
And we prayed and fasted and it happened. And I'm like, what did we do wrong? What did we not do? Where did we fail?
Thank you very much. Okay, beretu magaruka ki yutwerwa ni Madam Lucy. Uko muregirio mwigo wa MERU TV utureithiriti. Wona ne kuja gukonenkera na nde akiboika. Ugo tureithiriti. Madam Lucy nethrite akiariria mantu jegi kithomo ajoju na ure achiri babateri kwando na babo barabe skuru kwena barathiririe kigerio mwaka muthiru na maybe grade rero umire yomba gutumo kigo kinyote kwenda ku serve Murungu. In fact kwena ombere ntiko gwita kansene kaire another girl told me sisikia kwenda church tena. Please ona mahali yako sai hata kama alikosa na hiyo point moja Mungu alikuwa na mpango wa maisha yake. Maybe gitaruri tariria were ku na kuingira ya gutonya university could be kwena gintu maybe kiringi jira na maisha yawe teteboeka so mwathani make sure ako miss na that 1 point. Okay kwena ongi na wewe ithirite kirombera maybe a brother like Madam has said obakuthwa kwena ntu ithirite kirombera lakini bagakua and you are like na tatotethithiri mwangai bu fastre iguitirie kirimene akwambirie kuga kwina muntu mware au gatigatigetwa atari na faith yene kwamira ndi kuchwa no kugwata because orete gukona God really go fast for 3 days for 5 days 6 days and you feel offended. Please it is the highest time umenye igwa gombe kuthuro kimanage na umenye time limit ya Murungu. By the way Madam Lucy on the same kwena mtoeta wa otindikani gitero enkingo twamwitate gitero enkingo kingo kireko thanine
John the Baptist.
Yeah, John the Baptist. When I get like you to go offended by Jesus.
Yes.
Agino orio we ndi ni mumorie no kana twete
yes
nei gwete kagate kirona ai murume gate kuja no kuga mbitwa nchere ni got offended.
Is the king kwani ni achukui ufalume
anisaidie he got offended. Tiboega kutwika stressed ni untu bwa mwathani itha kuthithe katathi. Thank you very much Madam Lucy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let me say about this one, my college.
College.
Yeah, when I look at it today, when I look back to
your university.
Yes, okay. Well, later on ndo nirekanyaga kuthi kuthoma. Na I went back to school. So utikue stuck. But on the other hand, my ndambiriria diploma kinaendelea.
Kaora.
Pole. But when I look back, my not going to the university was very useful.
Wow.
Number one, it in humble. You know, I was like...
Why you win champion?
Yeah, I've never failed. Number 2, then I did a diploma college. Dari na desire mono ya kodi university. Don't know nabo university students maka go to engineer CU in high school. Could and I go to a part of that team. Lakini le dadile college, I went in dadile college okay Kisii. Kotari na a strong CU. That was disappointing. And I share with the youth in the church in Canberra. The choice God has made for you. Ni kwa sababu maisha yako itakuwa tofauti na mengine yote. Dona ndari morning devotion gather and deninka. And the following day I will still go sama Mungu alinifea. And now in my life mi si mtu wa fellowship. Okay, I don't have that opportunity. Kwa go through that experience, ndalani a lot of things. Ndalani how to survive, how to build my faith without a lot of input from outside. It taught me a lot.
Amen.
And also I have used my experience to encourage many people in that. So, then in many ones, I have seen in many ones that experience you want to get through in the faith. It is never a waste. No matter how painful experience, even very painful when you are going through, but it is never a waste. Hakuna ile vale Mungu atakupitishia ambayo itakuwa waste. It will build your faith. It will build other people's faith. And it will prepare you for the next challenge in life.
Thank you when you encourage sana. Thank you very much. Muraithirio mwega wa MERU TV tu magaruke ndarika ijiri yake alafu tugachokera nyuma ya kagita gatikoraja itubu ko magaruka nundu byo gatetha nene nande wangi twitite nio
Ari no kumenya siri ya kwithirwa uri na biashara embega ni kwerutaniria na kwenenkanira kireo MERU TV tugukinya kengo kuwatanira na gukiria biashara yaku mbitigeria tukinyanie makinya tuthiuruke gontu mwanya tukimurikaga biashara enu yaku nini kengo tumenya mainge na tuinambere kwa tukirutanagiria gukiria yo kiri mubango wa tubaitithanie owatanite nani Faminas wakimathi ake aga kwa MERU TV.
Anuijirwe mbone njira imwe ya gukatha na kwaraniria na Mwathani Murungu. Zaburi 98 kamustari 5 iriuga atiri inagireni Mwathani ndwimbo ciako mukumia na wandende na bumwinire na inandabia ndigi nyingi. Odina kiatho kia mbathidikana no irigirite kugita kiatho no kiriko kiriana baku ba ukorobwa miaka 12 kuinama. MERU TV turiajani onto bwa kwagirithia na gukenanira na mwana waku na njira ya kumurika kiatho giaku. Uri batara gutuma mbica intara mucia mwana waku tariki cia guciarwa na maandiko ja matari ya kuthetherura na kutherema nkoro ya mwana waku. Maandiko ja jatigakuruki 20 ni utukagimia kiatho kia mwana waku na akumwa mwagojwa muthemba agikongwira na chore na ndegoro ngima. Araniria na rwangi rwetu rwa wendia na biashara gukurukira namba iji 0701 886 811. MERU TV chionere mwanya.
Uri musiari na nukuri naomba wike mwana waku sukuru enjega Chogori Milimani Academy turiaja ni onto bwaku. Chogori Milimani Academy ni sukuru ire ijekene na gukorokia ana na nkoroki godbia bwega kiri mathomo jao kiri secondaries na universities.
Alvin George Muremi. I scored 412 being the top scorer here at Chogori Milimani.
My name is Charlotte Truth Kinya. I got 405 marks.
Inatuanya twana ba playgroup PP1 na PP2 grade 1, 2 na 3. Kire bodas turinatuanya twana ba kuma grade 2 mwanka grade 8. Ukenda kungwatira mwana waku twanya tuto turiungire obisines yetu ntukose kiumia kuma Jumatatu mwanka Juma kwambire thaitha tucherukire mwanka thakenda cia muthenya.
My name is Cyprian July. I'm the head teacher Chogoria Milimani. Let me say that as a school, we are very, very happy for this year results.
Yeah, I'm Mrs. Ndega, the director of the school. Tunaomba tena that those parents with children who are grade 3 to 8 can bring their children to school here.
Turi barabara ni alami kilomita 2.5 akikuma ngeti ya Chogoria Girls wetitebo wa Makori Girls. Kumenya nteto nkoroki turiongera thimo gukurukira 0724686799 kana 0100485152 kana oturiongera kire website yetu iria ni www.cma.ac.ke kana otutumire email kire chogoriamilimani@yahoo.com. Turetere kana gaku tukamenyithie kiroto giako na tukombithie gugikinyaniria.
Welcome to Chogoria Milimani Academy.
Chogoria Milimani Academy, hiking to excellence.
Karaja kuri na mambura twomenyaga twaigua maru kana rogoji na twona rurĩrĩmbĩ rwa ntogo ende bibionde ni bireketie na kuthingithuka na gukorokwa ni kagita nontobo Meru TV turiaje ni ontobo waku gutigira mambura jaku ni jagukinyira chore baku emwe kwa emwe gukorokera mitandao yetu ya Facebook na YouTube no kwethero ni mambura jamorano rachio madhiko mambura ja kanicha birthday pass out graduation kana wekerwa dhombe kiria dhomi na binge kadhomba mambura jaku tukaje kira kiri mitandao yetu kuma mwambirio mwanka muthiana mari jakoguna mokojo waku neu tukagemia kiatho giaku na gokuwa mwago jwa muthemba ugikongwera na chore hamwe na ndegoro ngima araniria na rwangirwe
Ibega sana muraithiria umwego wa MERU TV nga kugwata ugeni okairi ni kenda tukomba kutho tugita na mbere ibije so far so good ukomba kutho gitethuka anene na ndareka hii turingenda kureithiria stress kana murimo juju wa Mathuganio when it comes to marriage level marriage ingorano kana onyanya bu tukugera tukiambiria ngorano level ni ngorano stress yu ndoa stress yu chikuchiria uki marriage level ni iriku Lucy.
Asante. Stress marriage level kuna stress is because people are married na related kuna stress because people are not married. It is either this way or that way. Sometimes people think they're in trouble because they are married. And if you think so, tell them to ask the single. The single people think the single people think they are in trouble because they are single. But if that is the case, tell them to ask the married. Could stress you can because of singlehood. Mtu aina mataranjio marriage na it didn't work out. And return to marriage again, could stress you can to boa divorce. Na could stress you can to boa widowhood. People were married and now one partner has left. All those are stresses at the marriage level and others related to marriage. Yes.
Okay, for example, kiri barabari single. Stress jiri kubeda gira bagi experience.
Anto baba single, number one, in African context, kana Kenya, there are very few ladies who are single by choice. Kore ladies very single by choice. They chose to be single, but those ones are very few. Na hata kama wako na stress zao, hiyo sita address. Hiyo ni choices of.
Kuna wale wako single
by choice. Yes.
Right.
Sasa hiyo sita handle. Lakini there are some other aged people. They are single. In their life mata bangite ndenda kutika a single person, kana kutika a single mother, a single parent or a single father, mata bangite ogu. But somehow along the way something went wrong. So okay, for example, I was dating with you and then you dropped me, and then from there I didn't get anybody to marry me or to get married to. Non to maisha ma stress, non to number one, and then bitter with that person, bitter with life, bitter with God. Number two, number three, and then stress ya kuimena. Nkeraga labda nikiantigira maybe I'm not good enough. Inwe kareta low self esteem, kedro ante komba ku accept. Non to hata anaokedro antigira au kama sikupata mwingine kama wengine. Low self esteem ikaleta stress. Na self pity kushikirira kyao every time.
It's possible.
Yes.
Nuntu koki giatumire
antiga ugatura maisha ma self pity. Maisha ma self pity ni maisha ma stress. Nuntu utemba ku progress. When you are focusing on the past hurt, utemba ku progress. Na others as a result of that singlehood, edema tabangite, sometimes they engage in double life. Mimi ni single lakini natembea hapa, natembea pale. Na nonto every man being was meant to do right. Nonto bwa maisha mawa kutura na kumya it is not right, akaga na guilt. Guilt is a sign, is a spiritual sign of stress again, but it is a stress in marriage. Alafu single mothers. Single mothers a constant reminder, for example, whether huyu alimpea mtoto na akamwacha, the sight of that child, unless I manage that situation, the sight of the child can be the child mwenyewe anaweza kuwa stressor, and yet mwana ako very innocent. Na children may also be, when they want to, when other children talk about their father, they also want to talk to their father, and they don't have the father. So one gap in your child pia inakuongezea ile hali ya stress. Yeah, that is a part of the stress in singlehood.
Okay, na wenye maybe wako married, part of the stress.
Wako married.
So if at least wenye wako single, wajue pia how they can balance theirs.
And na wamenye gote crime, there's no crime in singlehood. Gote crime in being single.
Na kani kutena jorengi kana na mtu kwenda gukoraga. Why allow a person take away your life? Whereas when miake mingi gutora rungurari wa gote crime irio.
Gote crime irio. You are not to blame, and you are good. You are good. Probably you are too good. That's why nobody approached you. You are too good for them. Ujijaze tu. You are too good for them.
Yes.
And face the reality. Kenda omba gotora maisha mega. Yes. Face the reality. In marriage, ndienda kuga number one. Challenge ila nene mono ya stresses in marriage ni expectations. Expectations. Young people, and the more young people, they have many issues na shari.
Okay.
Many issues na shari. So when they are marrying, they are running away from parents, and they want to go look for happiness from the other person. So the marriage, the foundation musingi wa marriage, it's not right.
Ndio umenikumbusha kitu wewe madam Lucy, nimekumbuka. Nilitaka sana kumaliza primary school. Ili mama yangu asinichapange. Nilikuwa mkubwa.
Yeah.
Haya kumaliza high school nikasema ningependa sana nikiingia college mamangu hata asikuwa ananiuliza sasa niko wapi sana. Ama kwa nini umeingia usiku? Hata wakati niko umari najua ni pazuri, najua kuna vile wazazi wanakuwa strict at times. But sometimes no ungeko urane by the way kenda at least omba kuthwa ukirukira nini gutegwa kuri gutegwa
ciari
imochiari gukarwa ku
okay the foundation tembega oresiria mono where you are living but utegwesiria mono where you are going Kogu athie okay there are broad expected tebu kuona that is the beginning of the stress. Number 2
kwa tokiro uruge umurugire chai akari nde umuno women na embere urangochia kuenka urangochia ntobairi stress ikambiria lazima upike chakula fresh si eti morara ura ukairoka rijanga makima jaku
kana karega kuria kadi shughuli so everything must be done in an orderly way. Number 2 mistikere anto engi marudhaga is to go to marriage to look for happiness. Marriage does not give happiness. Na gote na monto ina responsibility ya ku make happy. Your happiness is your personal responsibility. You know, either way, it is stress anonto, otena control your attitude ya the other person. The only person you have control of is yourself.
Okay, ukwenye kwethra mtu imbi nyomba ya kiorano otio modhive. Na unapatwa na stress. I think the most happy marriages is like we teach our children. You go to marriage to make somebody happy. Menya inu na potential to make monto happy. Lakini utena potential to make monto ako make happy. But imagine two people getting into marriage. I want to make you happy and you want to make me happy. No. Because I'll be waiting. I want to make you happy.
Yes, and
not that I want you to make me happy.
Thena nire okay te. Mimi nimetorokea mashinda nataka unifurahishe. Wewe umetorokea mashida unataka nikufurahishe. Sasa mimi sina hiyo furaha na wewe hauna, kwa hivyo tutaweza kusaidiana. Hiyo ndio itakuwa beginning of stress. The ideal would be number 1 mimi mboketa ku make happy. Because there is fulfillment in life when you make another person.
But Madam Lucy, can I ask you?
Yes.
Does it happen always?
No, it doesn't happen always. That's why there is stress more often than not.
Sometimes kinyo mutikuwerwa temperament cha mutore ongi. Kwena bantu ja mengi utikugwata by the stress.
Ni stress. Kwena stress ya ku adjust also. This is a different the muntu urererto in a different background. Leo ende mo kedra monto mariangu magonkenia mateko mokenia such kind of a thing, personality differences tende tenyama like that. You know, it takes stress in the initial stages and then the expectations again. The expectation is the key thing in stress. Every level of stress, expectation plays a major role. And like the first time ndagire every woman marry anakuanga na wake wawili ama waume wawili. Kwena the man you want or the man you have seen in a neighbor's husband bura ko motreat wega kana we
na ikiru nyauti na ro Valentine na ono tiginyomba
they no ko expect to go out kwa gwara go out ugateka na stress
nyamwe ko mama mapemo
the expectations ikareta stress nonto probably nda visit a certain family and the husband they treat the wife like this that admire kwa in my mind that is the ideal husband. The wife treat the husband like that. Yes. So we will need to divorce the ideal. Kenda tomba ku appreciate the real, to work with the real. tukielewa that all of us have limitations.
Why appreciate the real. Appreciate the
real. To the ideal ore meshirani maku atiguteithia.
Atiguteithia na kuja I think it will take time to do your prayers and devotion to God. Mungu amuteithie jinye tho atija 100%. But I think you will have to divorce him ili usikae na stress.
And divorce the ideal ore meshirani maku that perfect wife, that perfect husband. Wa appreciate ora wenake physically kena bomba kuongiro na gutethania kena gutikage na a lot of stress.
Thank you very much. Tukuba kuthwa tukiwa solution ya bo kwina bara bangi na bo bari divorced. Boko challenges bakurukaira chia stress.
Sana. Let me say something about the marriage. Ndauga number one, would drop the expectations and face the reality. Your husband te wa jirani ni wako. Na tugira wana another way of minding stress is mind your own business. Your husband is your business. Your neighbor's husband is none of your business. Sasa your husband is your business. Oreakari, that is your husband, your business.
That is your husband.
Yes.
Atikureta shopping yo that is your husband.
Kwa sababu labda anafanya vile baba yake alikuwa anafanya. Na wewe una expect afanye vile jirani anafanya ama vile baba yako alikuwa anafanya.
Na by the way anakuanga na tendency ya kufanya vile baba zao alikuwa anafanya.
Yes, so but you can also improve on that. Open communication channels. Endemo ni waka ku share expectations. Ukamwira bora ku expect.
By the way, ipo garumu ikethagire gikire
communication. Yes. Keep on improving yourself also. Kote muntu perfect. Keep on improving yourself. And on your part of the marriage, just be committed. Whether the other person is committed or not. On your part, on your part, kuwa committed. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And you divorce the ideal. That is what I can say. Divorce the ideal. Handle the real. And kenda oba ku appreciate na ku move on. Divorce. Divorce hata Mungu anasema I hate divorce. But sometimes it is the only option. I must say that.
Thank you.
I think I am a Christian, even as I say this. Na ninkomea Bible ititikiritie divorce, lakini there are a lot of other things the Bible does not allow and they happen.
Tutitikiri tukuri nyanka mera, tutitikiri tukuri angurwe.
Yeah.
Lakini kurore akinyere turero atiri, Mungu akuthe na akutheria.
Yes. Divorce ne gento very painful, nuntu ki affect the two people involved, kika affect Anna, kika affect the parents of both sides, kika affect other friends, karibu ki divide ganto in between, kika divide families, kika divide kanitha, kika divide even children. Kogu, as much as I'm saying, in the way it is inevitable, it should be the last option. Everything else should be, everything should be done for people to live together. Nontorero ko divorce, how sure are you'll get a better person? Yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of pain in divorce. It causes unhappiness to the divorced people. Nko divorce aga lakini ngatigo abandon the heart. Even when we were not friends, at least you were there. I can call you. We are parenting together. Antobama mbele gora bari married, but
it is very painful. Yes. Whereby sometimes the divorced na kuoretera na wikiria idea ana na areare maybe ku hoteli waangaliwe awaone ongee nao na yeye hata ongea na bwanake anaacha. By the way, it's very
painful. It's the worst. It's the worst bit of marriage relationship. Of course, ndauga indemwe lisilobudi ubidi. Afadhali uishi. Afadhali uishi no ukue. And death is not an option. Especially for women, divorce is worse for women. I think I may be biased, but according to our culture, divorce is worse for women. Number one, basically women ni mambo mbele magwa for the divorce. Mera kwa issue nunkera rodete ungefanya hivi ndio ulifanya hivi. Wanaambiria kunyuo kero niwe umekuwa mkali sana ndio ameenda.
Namba ambira kumara omegwita na kabangi wowe wote
kero niwe wote.
How else do you keep him?
Yes. So I think for women it is worse, lakini for men it is also very bad. Nontreda bangira get into marriage, the issue of divorce was not there. Abangita waendelee. For women, the culture again, culture ni play a major role because men can divorce and remarry.
Again, very fast.
But for a woman it is very hard. It is very hard. Watu wanatoawe. Wana community expectations.
Community na yofu uko wakadidi wambite kimara mariba ambite maraya.
Women again ni ma-affect agwa. A lot of times, a lot of women nimba depend on their husbands economically. Kwa kwedha kwena change in economic status. Whether one uramba korudha 1 2 3 reure wenko tiomba
nyomboke na mereri
edo ku afford the cheapest alafu
no kora na ndiura rajukirie na ramugurire ngari njeru amwikite nyombe njega na by the way kintu kino gitese sana
mono na change in social status community yetu ya Kiafrika. I think ladies who are not married matena kagiro respect ile but wa mama married wanateswa sana lakini wanaishi kwa hiyo mateso because nemagokira society kauga taifa a divorce kwa the social status also changes. Ile heshima ulikuwa unapewa hakuna tena, and there is that notion that when you divorce this lady cannot live with any man. But they never say this man cannot live with any lady. No, the man is okay. But for the woman, it is always a problem. So for both of them, they are emotional problems. Emotional problems known to psychology, when the emotions are high, reasoning is low. Katika ile climax ya divorce, when emotions come into play, that I'm very angry to separate, I'm very angry. Lakini after divorce, that period after divorce, kwena a different kind of emotion. Muntu auragia. Some men feel like they are failures. Even some women feel like they are failures. There is loneliness, a lot of loneliness, and emotionally, and affected. Ana neba affected by divorce. Academically, shukuru kedra mwana na ndropire kabisa. Okedra character mwana ni changirie. Because when the family is together, mwana negujagali secure. The one children are subjected to, now they have to choose, they don't know what to do, they feel torn. It is very bad for them.
Maraba kuito skuru, irabara dhoma, iraba kwene kwa skuru.
Skuru, yeah.
Kena mama omba kudhula gia phone. In case the husband, the ex does not support.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yes, na ana nebenda correlate with their parents, both parents. So behavior wise tuana ni tuchenjagia ukadara mutrai na tabia mbega agotwika rude because atikwa na anything good in life. Na ne kutwethagira on the other hand bakeria go show appreciation out there kukethagira teenage pregnancies ni shokire na hata suicide when they feel there is no
kidogo because of time. Ai tukaito wita mono lakini gukendiko ndiko kiongi kingi sana barabo mbite kudwa bagikukira mantu jege divorce. I think we wondo bakugirwa ndaba kudwa nkigirwa kya mono. May the grace of God be sufficient in your life na umenye kwina muchore wa kuwe Jesus Kristo. He will never leave you, neither forsake you. Na in case we go kulitwiro mono, we have our counselor here. Just pick her number, talk to her, agagotetheria in one way or the other. Kinyetha nethagira hari busy sana, ibija kwamba kuthwa create time for you. Is it?
Anytime.
Thank you very much. To number to thirikeni.
Thank you. 0721 362543. 0721 36 2543. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mrithirio mwega mbetikire tumekuthwa tugitikirao tutathiria issue ya divorce na how to manage the stress.
Yes.
Audio tukomba kuthwa tugitonyera next week on Tuesday. Ogoba kuthwa gitethuka na njira inene sana. Nitoka mbeta Gloria mwiri ngakurombo tekethre ukiumagaruka. Nuntu nimeandareketi kuraja nkethra ngichokera na nteto cha MERU TV thithatu. Chokiria na mbiwe kukairi Madam Lucy.
0721 36 25 43.
Thank you very much. Katu magaruke nchokere nimeandareketi kuraja.
Ari no kumenya siri ya kwithirwa uri na biashara embega ni kwerutaniria na kwenenkanira kirio. MERU TV tugukinya kengo kuwatanira na gukiria biashara yaku. Mbitigiria tukinyanie makinya tuthiuruke gontu mwanya tukimurikaga biashara enu yaku nini kengo tumenya mainge na tuinambere kwa tukirutanagiria gukiria yo kiri mubango wa tubaitithanie owatanite nani Faminas wakimathi ake aga kwa MERU TV.
Anuijerwe mbone njira imwe ya gukatha na kwaraniria na Mwathani Murungu. Zaburi 90